have all kinds of stuff. Some people call me a hoarder. I call myself a collector. Hi there, welcome back to From the Vault. On tonight's episode, we're going to talk about the first ever scenario paintball marker that was made for guys that played scenario paintball. But we'll recap on last week's episode, and let me just put on my From the Vault authentic neon yellow flag rater hat from the late 80s, early 90s. Last week we talked about different loaders. The 40 round ammo box, 10 round feed tubes, and other bulk loading systems that I have no idea what they're called, but they were pretty cool. Today we're going to talk about the VM-68 or the PMI-III. This was the first ever semi-automatic paintball marker made by Pursuit Marketing, PMI, now Key Action Sports. Semi-automatic, very cool, super heavy, ambidextrous, so you could cock it on either side. Velocity was a bit of a rigmarole. Some of them you had to adjust down the barrel, other you had to take completely apart and move. There were different sized holes, so to get your velocity, adjust it depending on the weather, you had to take the valve out and spin it around. There was a larger hole for colder weather, smaller for hot weather, because you were running CO2 back then, because no one had high pressure air other than the Army or the Navy. A 7-ounce tank would screw into the front here, or if you were lucky enough to have a really long 10-ounce tank, it would screw in the front underneath your all brass barrel. Very few upgrades were available for these, other than homemade and very crude stocks. Make it look like a submachine gun or something from World War II. But a company in Florida named Protein Products came out with these. They had a division called FX Products, which made military training tools, and this was the first ever scenario paintball marker made by Protein Products. They made these for the Army Rangers in Fort Benning, Georgia. Original collapsible carbine stock with the shaft machined to fit into a paintball marker. Again, it's adjustable just like today's. Actual carry handle off an M16 with an adjustable sight on the back. Still had the hole so you could put in different scopes, whether it was night vision goggles or an aim point scope or something. Real genuine AR-15 front handguard, front sight, and you'll see it's genuine because it actually has a lug so you can put your bayonet in for close quarter combat. Very neat. Again, ambidextrous, so you can take this out so you can remain locked and loaded either way. Safety is not built into the trigger, it's actually built into the side of the body, so you're ready to go. These were originally designed so you could run a little 40 round ammo box to simulate a realistic 30 round M16 mag as you burst into some sort of training facility, a MOT city if you will. Velocity adjust was down the barrel, or again done by the valve. Pretty neat, pretty basic, all done matte black. They machined the grip so that it was actually took a little weight out, so your hand fit in a little better for sighting and so on and so forth. But that's the VM-68 Protein Products. They had different configurations. You could get a full-size stock, you could get longer barrels. They had mounts for grenade launchers, so you could actually fire a 40mm grenade launcher. They weren't available, of course, to any paintball people, but the military had them. So you can check these out. Go to proteinproducts.com, then click on FX, and you can see them. They're up. Their website hasn't been updated since 2005. But they make some neat stuff, have some parts available, and that's the VM-68 PMI-III Protein Products submachine gun paintball marker. Thanks guys for coming out, and we'll see you next week on From the Vault.
I'm Thomas Taylor, and when you're locked up, you can also watch Behind the Bunker.
Perfect. Let's do that.
Twist the tune, make everybody cheer. Breathe the moon, inhale the light year. Who's the goons that's ready to fight beers in the booth?